Visit the sacred shrines in Iran for free.
فرصة لا تقدر بثمن.
A journey from the farthest places of the world. The land of golden domes that reach the sky.
It feels so different to be here.
The land of culture. A history filled with heroism.
It's something I cannot explain. How, like the tears just came out.
The land of believers and those who serve others. A journey full of unplanned moments.
أنا أقرأ الروايات البوليسية كثيراً، ولكن لم أكن أتوقع لتحدث معنا.
Moments full of love and affection.
That is the moment like every Muslim should be proud of.
فرصة لا تقدر بثمن.
Visit the sacred shrines in Iran for free. If you want to be in with a chance to win, just record a short video in your preferred language to join the Hazrat Raisi book campaign.
أن تكون ضيفاً عند الإمام الرضا عليه السلام.
On the first anniversary of the martyrdom of Iran's former president, Sayyid Ibrahim Raisi, a campaign to read the nation's servant began. Over 4,000 people downloaded The Nation's Servant from our website and sent in videos from 42 countries. In the end, 8 contestants that sent in the best video were chosen alongside 40 others through a drawing to win our exciting prizes. A trip to Iran.
هنا مطار طهران الدولي، ونحن الآن هنا بانتظار أحبتنا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله، أهلا وسهلا، بارك الله فيكم، ما شاء الله عليكم، جزاكم الله خيرا. تفضل.
محمد علوي من لبنان.
فاطمة حسن رعد من لبنان.
The only requirement to participate was for the participants to read the book and send us a video.
Sayyid Ibrahim Raisi, dan kisahnya ditulis dengan sangat jujur dan menyentuh di dalam buku ini.
Welcome to Iran. Welcome to Iran.
Ia tersenyum, mengetahui bahwa kematiannya ditunggu oleh para penghuni surga.
हमेशा मुल्कों कौम की खिदमत के लिए तैयार रहते हैं। इसी सिलसिले में कई सफ़र किए, लेकिन कौन जानता था कि अगला सफ़र इनका आखिरी सफ़र होगा।
My name is Haidar Abbas. I am 21 years old from Hyderabad, India.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
My name is Amina Herani and I came from Jakarta, Indonesia.
جزاكم الله خيرا. تفضلوا تفضلوا.
I come from Indonesia.
I'm from Indonesia as well.
I'm from India.
We asked our newly arrived guests if they had been to Iran before or not.
I've visited before.
This is my first time.
Yes, this is my first time.
And this is my first time to Iran. I arrived, I was crying. I do the sujud and I cry because
she made a sujud and cry and we hug each other. It feels like Imam Reza invited us.
Yeah. Yes. And thank you very much for Green Palm because Green Palm we are here.
Well, this is our first group of the winners, and in this trip, most of our participants are from the countries that didn't need visa for coming to Iran. And inshallah, at a later time, we will host another group.
We asked the winners whether or not they thought they stood a chance at winning.
No. But me, I'm totally sure that will be the winner.
لا لم أكن أتوقع ولم أكن أنا من الأشخاص الذين لا يشاركون في مسابقات أو حملات يعني لا يجذبني هذا النوع من أقول هناك الكثير من المشاركين يعني لن أنجح مثلا أو
Miss Behesht Zahra, a lottery winner from Pakistan, could not believe that she had won.
If you have seen my video, it's a miracle in itself that I am here with the video I gave.
A gift from Imam Reza alayhi salam from the book The Nation's Servant.
It was literally the iPad, the chapter, me recording it with just that video and me speaking, behind. Everyone had like proper editing and face. I didn't even show my face. It was just the picture, video of the chapter. I feel like it was just my intention, Somehow it all worked out.
لأن الموضوع كان السيد الرئيسي قلت أنا حتى لو لم أنجح بهذا الفيديو يمكن أكون قد قدمت شيئا لهذا الإنسان.
There was many rumor in Iran and they said that very safe in Iran and you want to go there. Are you okay?
Iran, an unknown country that everyone describes differently. Many of the visitors who come here for the first time have no idea of what to expect. Those who come from different countries with vastly different cultures are to come and stay for a week. However, the more pressing question was this: what sort of experience will this trip be for them? A memorable one, or one they would rather forget? We came straight from the airport to Qom. Qom is a city that's about 120 kilometers from the capital Tehran. This city is a religious center because of the shrine of Lady Masumeh, the sister of Imam Reza, as well as it being home to many Islamic seminaries. Qom was the epicenter of many major transformations in Iranian history. It can be said that the start of the 1979 Islamic Revolution was from this city. Imam Khomeini lived and taught in Qom before he was exiled by the Shah of Iran. After his exile and the victory of the 1979 Islamic Revolution, Imam Khomeini first chose to settle here. Imam Khomeini's house was the first site we visited with our guests.
By 1979, he moved to Iran, and the revolution actually was done in Iran. So, as I told you, the house has turned into a museum right now.
This is Haj Sayyid Muhammad Hosseini Raghib. He's Iranian and has thorough knowledge of Iran. He is fluent in both English and Arabic.
What is kind of the drink?
It's called Zafran.
Saffron.
Have you heard about Zafran?
Yeah. Saffron. It's famous from famous from Iran.
Yes.
حين تدخل من باب هذا البيت تشعر بوجود روح الله. الحيطان، حيات، بركة الماء، كلها تدل على وجود روح الله.
In the first days following the revolution, people would come freely to meet the Imam face-to-face without any formalities. Imam Khomeini revived the spirit of resistance against oppression, a spirit that was rooted in the beliefs of Iranians. This spirit can still be felt today when listening to the slogans of the people.
حتى الآن نحن نعتبر أن كل ما لدينا هي من الروح الثورية الخمينية، وتعلقنا بالجهاد وبمحاربة الطغاة وبنصرة المظلومين نبتت من روح الله الخميني.
يعني الرجل الذي صنع الثورة الإسلامية بدأ من كتابة ورقة مخلصة لله من هنا. شعور عظيم أن يكون لي الزيارة هنا.
هو محقق حلم الأنبياء، يعني قبل الإمام الخميني ليس كما بعده، وهو الذي أعطى القوة، يعني رجع أعاد قوة الإسلام، يعني قوة الإسلام وقوة انتشار الإسلام وتوسع الإسلام، وخاصة في لبنان. يعني
قدوتنا، القدوة، المثال الأعلى، صانع الثورة الإيرانية واللبنانية سوياً. الإسلامية. في لبنان كان هناك القابلية لدى أبناء جبل عامل. الإمام الخميني كان مثل المحفز لنا أن يظهر كل الشعور الداخلي وهذه الثورة. أنا أقول شيء، الإمام الخميني كان يقول لأجل تغيير العالم نريد فقط قلب يعشق الله وقلم وورقة. أنا كذلك استخدمت فقط آيفون 13 يعني تشيزينيست ديجا، وميكروفون يمكن سعره $5 فقط.
Yes, that's right. Miss Ra'd sent us an emotional video of a poem she personally penned.
ما في شك أنه أحدث تحولا كبيرا.
أرتل الآية آية الذكر أحفظها كحرز قلب به حزني قد انهدم، كذكر وجد يدللني على سكن إذا جراح المدى في الروح قد رسم، لم يرتضي العرش بل ظلت مساجد.
اطلعت قبلا على بعض النماذج التي تم صنعها ولم يكن هناك شعر، وأنا من هواة الشعر. عندها قرأت الكتاب وبعدها بدأت الكتابة على البحر البسيط، على ما أذكر بحر البسيط العربي، وعندها بدأت بكتابة الشعر حسب الأفكار التي وردت عن السيد رئيسي في خدمة الناس، كيف أنه كان يقوم بالعبادة للناس ولله سبحانه وتعالى.
When we got on the minibus, something caught everyone's attention. Pictures of a young man were taped all over the minibus's windows. We asked the driver about the story behind these pictures.
بله شهید شدن جنگ 12 روزه اخیر. پادگان مصطفی خمینی اولی شهیدای قم بودن. خدا رحمتشون. متولد 68 بودن. یه دونم دختر 9 ساله داشتن.
In Iran, in addition to the shrines of Imam Reza and Lady Masumeh, there are the graves and tombs of many Imamzadehs. From the very time of the Imams, the people of Iran were in love with the Imams and their families. It's for this reason that whenever the sons of the Imams and their families wanted to flee from the oppression of the tyrant, they would migrate to Iran and the people would give them refuge and shelter. After they would pass away, the people would erect tombs for them and take them as a place of worship. This is one of the tombs of an Imamzadeh in Qom, the tomb of Musa al-Mubarqa, the immediate son of Imam Jawad and the brother of Imam Hadi.
The importance of the place is that he was one of the very important figures in the Islamic history, and he moved to Iran due to the pressure that he felt from the Abbasid government. And he, in order to save his life and also to spread the Shia, that back then the people, let's say the descendants of our Prophet used to move to Iran in order to be safe and also to spread the Shia theology.
Every year, pilgrims from different cities and countries come here to make pilgrimage in this holy place. Our next destination was the Holy Mosque of Jamkaran, a mosque that, according to the history of the Shiites, was built on the order of Imam Mahdi.
زهجر تو ابر دیده بهاره در فراق نگاره چشم پنجره ها در خون نشسته در رویای دیدار تو ام بیقرار تو ام.
Now we are here at Jamkaran Mosque, a very important mosque for Shia community. So many people come here every day and pray for what they want. The most important reason that this mosque is very important for us is that the main building of this mosque is instructed with the direct order of Imam Zaman, Imam of our time himself, which has a very interesting story, and you can read online about it.
Throughout different events, Masjid Jamkaran plays host to many Iranian pilgrims who come to Qom, especially during the birthday of Imam Mahdi. For this event, hundreds of thousands of people walk on foot from the holy shrine of Lady Masumeh to the holy masjid of Jamkaran. This marks one of the biggest celebrations in all of Iran, here in Qom. Near the masjid, there is an exhibition dedicated to the theme of Mahdaviyat. This exhibition is also held in English and was a good opportunity for our guests.
Is it your first time in Iran?
Yes, my very first time. Alhamdulillah.
How do you feel?
I feel so great for this opportunity, and it's really like unbelievable, feels like a miracle, and visited Qom, and I'm so happy to be here.
This room presents the time before the coming of Imam Mahdi Ajalallah Ta'ala Farajuh Sharif, the current world. You see many problems in the world, in the life of many people around us. It's not just about Muslims, it's not just about the believers in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's about humanity, different problems. So when we look at the chaotic world, it's not easy to continue the life, and there is no hope in it, there is no beautiful future. But when we refer to the messages from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or it's better to say the message from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through different religions, we see that in all religions, always the future is nice, the future is bright. It's not just for a group of people, it's for all people.
المعرض هو الترتيب الزمني الذي يحدث الآن. يعني كل الأفكار التي أقوم بإعادتها يوميا في ذهني أنا شاهدتها حية أمامي.
We want to remember that although the situation is very dark and very frustrating, disappointing, but there are people following the path of Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam and following the light, and they are some role models for all of us. On top of them, we have Shuhada. When Imam Mahdi alayhi salam will be among people and people can recognize him, then you have the light everywhere. You have the guidance everywhere. And people will join him with free will, not with force.
نحن اليوم لا نريد فقط منابر وخطابات. نحن نريد، لأننا الجيل اليوم، الجيل الأخير، يريد أثر فني، يريد حديث عبر التكنولوجيا. لذلك أجل إن صنع الأثر الفني مثل هذا يستطيع التأثير بشكل كبير حتى في الملحدين.
It was very amazing, and especially for me because I myself is an artist. I'm a student of arts, and everything was very beautifully explained, and it was very amazing.
Murtaza Ansari is an art student from Pakistan. He was amongst those who created a dramatic clip for us. It was very obvious that he put in a lot of effort.
जनाब अब्बास, जानता हूँ तुम क्या सोच रहे हो। यह है कि कितने खुश नसीब है वो लोग जिन्हें अल्लाह ताला इतना बड़ा मकाम अता करता है, फिर भी वो हम जैसे आम लोगों के बीच में होते हैं।
I selected the story of Aghay Raisi, in which he is interacting with the mechanic, a random mechanic, and then I made another story from that story.
After going around Qom for a while, it was lunchtime and everyone was hungry. For lunch, we went to a historic house. This house dated back to the Qajar period, and it was constructed over 100 years ago. It has a main courtyard with rooms all around it. It also had a blue fountain that gave life to the space. In this historic house, they serve traditional Iranian dishes. Dishes that are even more enjoyable in such an environment.
جئنا إلى هنا لأجوائه التقليدية كي يتعرف ضيوفنا أكثر على الثقافة والأطعمة الإيرانية التقليدية مثل كشك باذنجان، مثل ميرزا قاسمي وغير ذلك.
Is he yours?
No, she's one of my new friends.
Ah, okay.
He is, we can call him Muhammad.
Muhammad. Where is he from?
From Pakistan.
Pakistan.
Yes.
I reached to the Tehran. I saw there is a who had being a woman, lot of luggage, and also had a baby in her hands. I don't know her. I just randomly asked, can I help you to hold a baby? There was a person, a host from a green palm, who was waiting for both of us. So that was the time when we both realized that, oh, we both are going to the same thing.
Do you have children yourself?
Yes, I have 4 and I miss them badly.
Oh, how old are they?
The first one is almost 19. The second one, 18. And the third one, Zainab, is today having a birthday. I pray for her in Jamkaran. And then the last one, she is almost 3. She's Nargis. Nargis is almost 3.
Very good, very beautiful. I think its mother is here.
Give it to me. Have you eat? No. You have eat first. No. You have eat. We'll eat together. No, come and sit there.
Miss Amina works for a famous TV station in Indonesia. During this trip, she was also going to make reports about Iran for her TV station.
Sayyid Ibrahim Raisi. Saya tak pernah mengenal Sayyid Raisi, tak pernah juga membaca kisahnya. Beliau adalah sosok yang memegang teguh prinsip Islam seperti yang dicontohkan Nabi Muhammad dan Imam Ali. Sayyid Raisi bekerja dengan mengikuti perkembangan zaman.
My TV channel is #1 news TV in Indonesia. I was news producer at the time, but now I'm in the news gathering division.
اهتمام دار النخلة فينا مشهد شرف عم يتركونا جوعانين.
شنو من الأكل كان وايد كلش لذيذ يعني اسمه لذيذ إلك؟
جميع الأصناف كانوا طيبين، الكباب، طاووق.
So the food for me was amazing, really good.
Which one was more delicious?
The kebab. I really like kebab. I've tried in Indonesia a lot.
You mean you have Iranian restaurant in Indonesia?
Yeah, we have, and the owner also originally from Iran.
Okay.
Everyone was looking forward to visiting the shrine of Lady Masumeh. However, the itinerary we had come up with before the trip would have us first visit a historical site where Lady Masumeh stayed at during her time in Qom. During the late 2nd century after Hijra, she set out from Medina to Marv, present-day Mashhad, to meet her brother Imam Reza. However, during the journey, she was attacked by enemies of the Ahlul Bayt, and after a period of illness, she was martyred and buried in Qom.
So, in the middle of the way, there was a clash between her companions and the Abbasid Caliph's troops, and it happened that a lot of her companions were martyred, and it is said that she also was poisoned during those types of clashes. Then she moved to Qom, and she was welcomed by the people. It's I think like 18 or 19 days ago, the anniversary of her entrance in Qom was celebrated by the people of Qom, and she was welcomed in a very beautiful way. And she was brought to the house of Musa ibn Khazraj, who was one of the noble personalities by the time. So this is the house of Musa ibn Khazraj, in which she resided for only 17 days.
من وصولنا إلى قوم أتينا إلى مكان العبادة ولم نذهب بعد. إن شاء الله سوف نذهب إلى مقام السيدة المعصومة.
But the most important site where people from all over Iran and other Muslim countries flock to in Qom is the holy shrine of Lady Masumeh, peace be upon her.
Where everyone needs to get a little bit spiritual. Our youth is getting away from spirituality and our religion. I am getting the chance to visit our shrine. It's really special for me.
Thank you so much, because maybe if I don't join the campaign, maybe I won't be able to be here.
It's so overwhelming, so I'm also excited. Also, I couldn't handle my emotion. I'm so very happy to be here.
We asked Miss Nabila, who do you wish was right beside you and experienced these sweet moments?
Definitely maybe my mom. But they send me a lot of dua lists, so I have like kind of so many homework at the shrine later. But yeah, my mom, because she never been to Ziyarah Arba'in or even in Iran.
Since morning, we went to several sites. However, despite their exhaustion, the guests were eager to visit the shrine. Before visiting the shrine, we were supposed to meet with Sheikh Ghasemian. He's a teacher of the Islamic seminary and well-known personality on the TV show Mahfil, a program about the Holy Quran. This show is very popular both in Iran and other Muslim countries.
And right now we want to meet with Sheikh Ghasemian, Sheikh Gholamreza Ghasemian, one of the famous lecturers inside Iran and also in Shia community and Islam community, with the recent show, TV show, Mahfil, about Quran.
من سخنران خانه آقای دکتر رئیسی بودم. برای همین خیلی با ایشان مأنوس بودم. خیلی برجسته بود تو ارتباط ما با ایشون. به فکر محرومین زیاد بود. خیلی زیاد.
We reached the place which can be said to be the best place where the heavens meet the earth. The resting place of the lady that is the role model for all Iranian women. People gather here to pay respect to this generous lady.
Imam Sadiq alayhi salam is quoted to have said that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has a haram and sanctuary, and that is Mecca. And Rasulullah has a haram, and that is Medina. Amir al-Mu'mineen has a haram, and that is Kufa. And we Ahlul Bayt have a haram, and that is Qom. And the rest of the riwayah, Imam Sadiq alayhi salam says, فَسَتُدْفَنُ فِيهَا إِمْرَأَةٌ مِّن وَلْدِي تُسَمَّى فَاطِمَةٌ مَنْ زَارَهَا وَجَبَتْ لَهُ الْجَنَّةُ. Inshallah. This is at the continuation of the narration. Imam Sadiq alayhi salam says, one of the ladies from my generation will be buried in this city, and that is Fatima. The one who visits her shrine will be granted paradise. And when did Imam Sadiq alayhi salam say these precious words? It was the time that even the mother of Imam Musa alayhi salam was not pregnant with Imam Musa. So how many years back Imam Sadiq alayhi salam predicted the presence of Bibi Masumeh salamullah alayha in this city?
Every moment to Haram, the first moment to Haram, it was the most beautiful feelings. Like the tears just came out, and I tried to talk. I mean, it's something I cannot explain. How I pray and I thank God. I thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
همیشه رنگ خدا داره چه خوبه تو کشوری هستم که معصومه و رضا داره دل من توی رفت و آمده میونه همین دو گنبد بهشت خدا خلاصه شده تو جاده قم تا مشهد دلای ما.
نحن الآن في حرم سيدة المعصومة سلام الله عليها، وإن شاء الله نزور نيابة عنكم وعن جميع الذين تمنوا أن يكونوا هنا، خاصة ضيوفنا الذين لم يوفقوا أن يحضروا في حرم سيدة المعصومة سلام الله عليها.
چه خوب سایه تو بانو یه عمر روی سرم بوده.
While it's true that both men and women feel a spiritual contentment here and sent their greetings to Lady Masumeh, women in particular have a different feeling here. Perhaps it might be because different cultures have mistaken views about women. However, according to Islamic culture and teachings, a woman can reach such a status and position that she is a role model for all women and even for men. However, according to Islamic culture and teachings, a woman can reach such a status and position that she can become a role model for all women and even for men. Here, women can be proud of being women and realize the infinite potential that God has given them. Today we are to leave Qom and go towards the capital.
ننطلق حاليا من قم المقدسة إلى طهران، وبعد ساعة ونصف إن شاء الله نصل إلى بهشت زهرة سلام الله عليها. نحن نذهب بسيارتين، هذا سيارة واحد وسيارة أخرى أمامنا.
We made the shortest stop here so our dear guests can buy some sohan. Sohan is one of the most popular traditional sweets of Iran, and it's the signature souvenir of Qom. And you can always find the best sohan here in Qom.
The main ingredients of making sohan are wheat germ, whole wheat flour, and saffron. Sohan can be found all over Iran, but the finest sohan can only be found in Qom, and it's very popular.
بس نجي على الزيارة بنحب نشتري صحن عشان هنا بلبنان ما في منهم، هيدا الشيء تراثي بإيران فبيطلع معنا كثير طيب.
لما اللبناني يعرف إنه نحن رايحين على زيارة المقامات، أول شغلة بيوصي عليها هي صحن من قوم.
Miss Zainab Shahla from Lebanon, who is proficient in digital imaging, used her skills in the most beautiful way to produce the clip.
بذكره كأنهم ما عرفوه حين كان بينهم. فيا نار القلب لا تنطفئي، ابقي لهبا يتذكر أن من أحب لله لا يفتن بزيف المديح.
حين قرأته لفت نظري مقطع يتكلم عن مظلومية السيد رئيسي وأنا كنت أحبه جدا يعني.
The first spot we go to see in Tehran is Behesht Zahra, a cemetery where many martyrs of the Islamic Republic are laid to rest. Interestingly, Miss Shahla's brother is amongst the recent martyrs of Lebanon who sacrificed themselves fighting against the Zionist regime of Israel.
محمد متزوج وعنده بنت اسمها فاطمة. اوكي؟ من أول يوم مدرسة. اوكي.
You know, these are some nameplates that the Shuhada used to have over their neck, and it has actually remained for us as a symbol of remembering the Shuhada. Right now you see the name of Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, Ya Abu Abdullah, something on them. But it actually resembles the nameplates that the Shuhada used to have over their neck. So that when they fell shaheed, they could understand, they found them. Yeah.
Next to the graves of those martyrs of the sacred defense, the imposed war by Iraq, which was supported by America and Europe, the graves of new martyrs were added. Many of them were not even military personnel. During the 12-day war, the Zionist regime carried out strikes in various military areas, residences of scientists and commanders, as well as several streets in the capital. This caused hundreds of casualties, and many different groups of people were martyred.
You may know that almost over 1,000 Iranians were martyred in this war. A lot of them were scientists, Iranian scientists. They were not military people, very ordinary people from all walks of life. And you see that their problem is not. They want to depict in the media that they are very much precise in attacking different places. But how is it possible that 1,000 people, like I can say maybe 800 of them, ordinary people and non-military people, were martyred in this war? So these are all lies that they are spreading in their propaganda.
أحب أن أجلس وأن أتكلم مع الشهداء يعني مثل الأصدقاء. فأنا لا أختار الشهيد يعني من الصورة، نعم أمشي وحين أشعر أتوقف. ووضعت صورة أخي محمد هناك وجمعته. أنتم الآن هنا، قعدت أتكلم معهم، شعرت بمحمد أصلا موجود يعني.
We reached the grave of a well-known martyr, Shahid Chamran. He was a prominent martyr of the Sacred Defense War. Despite being a well-decorated academic and studying in well-known universities around the world, he returned to his homeland, Iran. The Sayyid took this opportunity to tell us a funny memory from Shahid Chamran's wife.
She used to say that I don't want a bald man. And when they asked, how did you marry someone who was bald? And she said, I never paid attention that he is bald. Yeah, of course, he didn't have hair.
She said that was he?
Was he?
Yeah.
She said, was he? I think you know much more about it. You can tell more about her.
Chamran spent some time in Lebanon, where he was active. For that reason, our Lebanese guest was completely familiar with him. Green Palm has also published a book about this martyr, a memoir narrated by his wife that talks about their bitter and happy moments.
تعرفت على الشهيد شمران كان عمري 16 سنة. قريت له مذكرات عشق هم في عشق. بلشت رحلة تعلقي فيه للشهيد من وقتها. لفتني الإخلاص اللي عنده لله عز وجل وحالة العشق والهيام بالخالق ورغم حجم المعاناة اللي عاشها بحياته ولكن مع هيك عايش حالة معنوية جدا رائعة. بالنسبة لإلي بهيداك العمر كان هيدا الشيء كتير ملفت، هيدا الكلام الجميل اللي بيحكي فيه بيناجي فيه مع الله. بنفس الوقت إنه هو كان موجود بلبنان بهيديك الفترة وكان بالنسبة إلي رمز بطولة، رمز من اللي ساعدوا على تأسيس المقاومة في لبنان في السبعينات مع السيد موسى الصدر. فكل ما تعرفت على شخصيته أكثر وأكثر كانت عم تتعمق هيدا الرابطة أكثر وصراحة إذا بتسألني ما بقول لك ما بعرف السر.
Miss Noor-ad-Din reached Iran late and joined the group today. The clip she sent in as her entry for the campaign also featured her kids.
شهيد إبراهيم رئيسي. مش نفس الكتاب، مش نفس الشخصية.
أكيد مش نفس الكتاب.
مين هو كتابك؟ من هو شهيدك؟
كتاب سلام على إبراهيم، الشهيد إبراهيم هادي.
She's an active Lebanese content creator. Most of her content talks about child upbringing. An acquaintance of Miss Noor-ad-Din was apparently really close friends with Shahid Chamran and really wanted to visit his grave.
هذا كان صديقه في الجهاد، جريح معه في معركة الطيبة. ماشي الحال الحمد لله، ماشي الحال. عم بحكي لهم للإيرانية.
Amazing paradise, this amazing place. I feel so glad to be here because I always wanted to see, I always wanted to feel that what you feel exactly in the graveyard. And when the graveyard is of Shahada, it makes you more faithful, it makes you more religious. I really feel that it is something, a connection of mine, my soul with them.
Because of they introduced the Shahid Chamran, and I'm so interested to read about the books of Shahid Chamran, inshallah.
Green Palm have given us a very informative book. Inshallah, when I'll get time, inshallah, I'll read this. It's amazing. Thank you so much for giving us this.
Situated right next to Behesht Zahra is the Shrine of Imam Khomeini.
When he was buried, this place, 10 million people attended his funeral, which has been noted in the Guinness Book of World Records as one of the largest gathering for a personality's funeral, which just shows, how much impact he had on the people of this country and even ones who are living outside.
Particularly in our city, if I talk about, I don't think so is there any person who don't know about him. Every single person knows him. Like
what was the name of your city?
Gilgit. I'm basically from Gilgit, Baltistan, and people know him from the time of Inqilab as well.
They've shown that you can lead politics and Islam together by following, because usually politics is referred to as corruption. When you see around the world, politics is not seen in a good light, but he has shown how when you follow Islam properly, you can lead politically very well.
It's like Imam Hussein of our age, because he struggled to make the real Islam, just like Imam Hussein tried to put Islam just like Rasulullah. That's Imam Khomeini for me.
After visiting the shrine of Imam Khomeini, we went to Ray. Ray is in the south of Tehran, and it's the place where the lovers of Ahlul Bayt in Tehran gather.
We came here for ziyarah of three of the descendants of our dear Imams. One of them is Abdul Azim. He's one of the descendants of Imam Hassan Mujtaba, our second Imam, and Imamzadeh Musa, which from the sons is one of the sons of Imam Musa Kazim alayhi salam, and also Imamzadeh Tahir, which is one of the descendants of Imam Sajjad alayhi salam. We have a narrative which says, "Man zara Abdul Azim bi-Ray, kaman zara al-Husayn bi-Karbala," which says his ziyarah is equal to ziyarah of Imam Hussein alayhi salam.
Imamzadeh Abdul Azim al-Hasani, he's very much adored and respected because of his companionship with Imam Jawad alayhi salam, Imam Hadi alayhi salam, and he has narrated almost over 100 narrations from these two Imams. He was contemporary to Imam Reza alayhi salam as well, so we can say that he was living in the time of three Imams, and he was ordered by Imam Hadi alayhi salam to leave Samara and come to Ray.
Other than Behesht Zahra, there is another place that shows us the history of those who sacrificed all they had for Iran: the Defense Museum.
We have come to the Museum of the Sacred War. Here is actually one of the greatest and the biggest museums in the world, which is related to war, and maybe the biggest in the west of Asia.
Tehran is a city that has many things to see, and you definitely cannot see them all in one day. So we decided to go see two big famous buildings in Tehran. The first was Nature Bridge. The Nature Bridge is a unique bridge designed by an Iranian woman. This bridge connects the Talighani Park to the Abu Atash Park. This bridge is about 300 meters long, and because it is shaped as a tree, it was given the name Nature Bridge. The second place we visited was the Azadi Tower. The Azadi Tower alongside the Azadi Square are the symbols of the victory of the Islamic Revolution. Many of Tehran's biggest marches and gatherings happen here. It could be said that the real symbol of Tehran is this tower. As always, our guests were eager to take pictures, but the lighting was very bad at night. It was here they put to use their flashlights from their phones and set up a professional style lighting.
We paid a very quick visit to the Azadi Tower. So it wasn't very quick because it took 2 hours, but Now we are at our hotel.
Well, it's time for us to bid farewell to Tehran and on to our next destination, the city of Imam Reza. Mashhad is 1,000 kilometers from Tehran, and if we were to go by land, it would take us a full day. Therefore, we decided to take a flight so that our guests can take full advantage of their time. We made our flight just in the nick of time, and all the guests boarded the plane. Everyone was happy and in good spirits that we are going to reach Mashhad soon. Everything was going well when suddenly something unexpected happened.
ولكن لكل قدر عارم من الفرحة هناك قدر من الحزن، يعني بمعنى لا إفراط لا تفريط. لأجل ذلك حدث معنا شيء محزن وعجيب في الطائرة.
Miss Nuruddin had fainted and there was nothing any of us could do. Everyone tried their best to help Miss Nuruddin. But no matter what we did, she showed no reaction.
So we were flying from Tehran to Mashhad, and she already had traveled a long way. And I guess her BP dropped, I don't know, blood pressure, but she fell and she got unconscious, she wasn't replying.
أنا أقرأ الروايات البوليسية كثيراً، ولكن لم أكن أتوقع لتحدث معنا.
She has low blood pressure problem, so I think because of the high altitude she couldn't breathe properly, so that's why her heart rate dropped.
Hope to see you in the early future on another Bahrain flight.
She is right now at the plane waiting for, I think, help, ambulance, because she wasn't able to walk, you know.
The flight made an emergency landing and an ambulance was called to take her to hospital. Everyone was extremely worried and praying to hear some good news about her.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم إني وقفت على باب من أبواب بيوت نبيك صلواتك عليه وآله، وقد منعت الناس أن يدخلوا إلا بإذنه، فقلت يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تدخلوا بيوت النبي إلا أن يؤذن لكم.
So sorry يعني for letting you get worried and thanks for all your care. The last thing I remember is that they are telling me, Fatima, open your eyes, open your eyes. So I guess I fainted. And then the ambulance came and they took me to the hospital and they took a good care of me. Maybe what happened, along with the exhaustion of the trip, is that the reason is that I anticipated this moment and I waited for it for like about 10 years. And the moment I am above Mashhad, my heart couldn't handle the idea. This is my explanation, يعني, out of excitement and joy and the lot of missing يعني, all these years.
So when I saw first time the Holy Shrine of Imam Reza, it was very unbelievable for me, and I was really crying after seeing that there, because the Imam who listens to the animals as well. Today he listens to me and called to his door. That was very different experience for me.
امام رضا قربون کبوترات یه نگاهیم بکن به زیر پات.
I thought that maybe Imam doesn't love me, so it was cancelled for 2 times. But my husband said, no, Imam waiting for the perfect timing. And then he reminded me that Imam Ali saying, what yours will find you.
دلای شکسته رو خوب میخری قرارمی صاحب اختیارمی واسه من همین بس کنار.
أتمنى أن أبقى حمامة الحرية التي تطير في حرمه ليس فقط وأنا في إيران، في جميع أيام حياتي.
کرمت بیشتر از گناه من بذار تا یک دل سیر نگات کنم. اومدم از ته دل صدات کنم.
Is this your first time here?
Yes, it's my first time in Iran.
Inshallah, it's not the last time.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
And I am still praying that may God give me the opportunity again and again to come here, to make myself that much blessed. I want him to be the great helper of Imam, the Imam of our time, inshallah, in the future. And I'll definitely make him accordingly.
The feeling at the shrine was truly indescribable. We pray that one day all of you viewers get the opportunity to make pilgrimage and experience it for yourselves. This is the guest house of the Shrine of Imam Reza. It's the place where the shrine hosts and serves its guests. Because the food served here is associated with Imam Reza, Iranians are very eager to receive this blessed meal. Since the guest house does not have the capacity to serve millions of Iranians, each Iranian can register to receive this meal only once a year. Fortunately, this blessed food had been granted to our guests, and everyone was very happy about it. We were in the shrine when we coincidentally saw a group of pilgrims from China and Turkey. Apparently they'd never seen a cleric up close before, and the Sheikh's outfit was very interesting to them.
Here?
Yes, sure.
Just here?
Okay, sure.
Where are you from?
From Turkey.
Turkey.
Yeah.
Is it your first time in Holy Shrine of Imam Reza?
Yes, it's my first time here, but my second time here in Iran.
Okay, very good. How do you feel inside Holy Shrine?
It feels so different to be here. You know, it's amazing place, I believe, and the feeling here, the atmosphere, the people here, they are all perfect. I'm in love with Iran. I believe it's the best place, such a best place to visit, to come here and to experience. That's why it's my second time here. I was in Tabriz, in Isfahan, in Uramantaht for Persian Liar. And now we are here and we will go to Yazd and Shiraz, inshallah. Thank you so much. Thank
Have a
you.
good trip in Iran.
Thank you, inshallah. I remove it. Take care, my friend.
Bye.
If you take a walk around the shrine, you're very likely to see a newlywed couple. Just a couple of steps ahead were a young bride and groom.
مراسم عقدمون تو حرم امام رضا باشه.
عشق یعنی تپش این دل بارانی من.
Many young Iranian couples hold their wedding ceremony in the shrine so that their new lives can begin with the name and remembrance of Imam Reza.
خدا خواست که از دست تو درمان برسد، خواست ساعت علی به خراسان برسد. یا رضا گفتم و وا شد به نگاهت گره ها، چه خبرها که رسید از دل این پنجره ها. یا رضا گفته و بینا شده چشمانی که
The martyrdom of Imam Reza dates back to 12 centuries ago. Since then, this shrine has gone through many changes and events. Over the years, it's here where Iranian Islamic art and culture are displayed. It's a blend of astonishing architecture, colorful tiles, hand-woven carpets, and many different forms of art that represent an important part of the history of the Holy Shrine, the city of Mashhad, and the country of Iran. Several museums and exhibitions about this history exist within the shrine complex, and we decided to visit one of these exhibitions.
You can see different things here. For example, the way that Imam Reza alayhi salam started his trip from Medina to the Marv, actually the name of the city, because after the Shahada and martyrdom of Imam Reza alayhi salam, and after so many years, this city called Mashhad al-Reza, which means the place of martyrdom of Imam Reza alayhi salam.
Every year we host about 4 or 5 million pilgrims from other countries that they come to Mashhad. To say for the happiness of you ladies, the most important person to this complex was a lady called Goharshad, who had donated many things and built buildings here. And as he says, before Goharshad here, it wasn't like a holy shrine like this. And after that, she made the mosque and she made madrasa and some other things to this part, schools. So it became, yeah, then the name of the mosque is called by her name.
Many prominent Iranians have served as proud attendants of this shrine. To mention a couple, Haj Qasim Soleimani and Shahid Raisi, whose photos can be seen in this exhibition. Shahid Raisi's grave is inside the shrine of Imam Reza, and Miss Amina was curious about where exactly his grave was.
You are going to towards the Zari, you can see a picture of him. So there's the grave of Shahid Raisi, but you can't see any gravestone there.
An interesting animation showing the process of constructing the holy shrine over the past hundreds of years was made, and it was very fascinating for everyone.
In the Holy Shrine, we have over 70,000 people that they work here and they are volunteers and they don't get paid. Yeah, 70 not paid. Although اون تعداد میگم برای یه دقیقه میتونیم خادم بشیم. بله.
شما در هر جای حرم یه زباله از رو زمین بردارید بندازید توی سطح میشه خادم حضرت.
In every part of Haram, if you do something to this.
فرد سالمند رو ویلچرش رو هل بدید میشید خادم.
كان معرضا جميلا جدا يحاكي الفن المعماري التاريخي لحرم الإمام علي بن موسى الرضا عليه السلام، ومن الجميل أنه من تاريخ العباسيين الصفويين ووصولا إلى تاريخ إيران الحديثة قد قاموا بهذا التطور العظيم. وإن دل ذلك على شيء فإنه يدل على تطور إيران العظيمة وفنها الجميل. ومحظوظ الإمام الرضا عليه السلام أنه في أرض للفارسيين الذين اهتموا بالإمام الرضا بمثل هذا الاهتمام الذي قد رأيناه في المعرض والحرم.
We asked Miss Raad what her main prayer at the shrine of Imam Reza is. Of course, if it isn't private, and she's comfortable sharing it with us.
أن ألتقي برجل أو سيد عظيم مثل السيد الخامنائي أو الشيخ بهجت رحمه الله، وأن أتحدث معه ساعات بالأمور الفقهية والدينية والفلسفية المعرفية.
It seemed that the exhibition narrator's words hadn't been without effect. Everyone truly wanted to be a servant of Imam Reza. Irtiza was no longer only in his mother's care. Every minute someone else was looking after him.
His mom went shopping because she's my friend and she needs her space. We offer our help, and my friend and I held the baby, and we end up feeding him and making him to sleep. Muhammad Irtiza, he's asleep now. Everybody when is near Imam Reza have to be kind. I guess this trip we should start learning how to serve others. From according to Ibrahim Raisi, our great martyr, Shahid Ibrahim Raisi. So maybe it's a chance, an opportunity for me to start training more and more how to serve others and help them. You have to shoot the Sheikh also, he is helping. The Sayyid, sorry.
Everyone was busy shopping and looking around. Even the Green Palm host was buying things for his daughter. And since a woman's taste is on another level, Miss Amina's advice was also sought. Miss Amina, who had been looking for a good opportunity to prepare a report for Indonesian television, started recording and interviewed several of the guests about their experiences in Iran.
Menghormati perempuan.
Iran adalah salah satu negara yang nyaman menurut saya.
Hai, saat ini saya di Iran dan saya akan menunjukkan pada Anda keindahan negeri Persia sesungguhnya. Iran, negara di Timur Tengah yang bisa dibilang Imam Ridho alaihi salam, dan ini cara pakainya.
It was the first time for me to try the chador, but at all, when you experience it, it's a different experience.
After returning to the hotel and getting some rest, we were supposed to have a gathering in the hotel's meeting hall. Everyone talked about themselves and the atmosphere of their country. Naturally, many of the conversations were about books and reading.
First of all, I come from a family that cherished books. In my childhood, we didn't have TV. All I've got was books. I read a lot. Even in the toughest circumstances in Lebanon, when we didn't have electricity, I read using light of the candles.
It was interesting that each of the guests had a memorable story or an interesting point from the book The Nation's Servant on their minds.
We knew about Shahid Raisi and when he passed away and what happened, but I feel like the impact was more when I came about it through this campaign and through the book that we read, and when we read about his life and his work and all that he did, it felt personal. It felt like, it's a member of our family who has lost his life.
كانت علاقتي بالشهيد رئيسي منذ حين كان حيا، كونه التواضع، خادم الإمام الرضا، مساعد المحتاجين.
I found out that this book, Little One, I finished it in one day, and it's very good that I was 100% sure that everyone who read it, it will capture his attention. And it's full of knowledge. And the language, the Arabic language is so smooth. and also professional.
Miss Shahla shared an interesting story about a Christian friend who had found the book The Nation's Servant very engaging.
هي تقول إنه المسيح عليه السلام تواضع ومحبة وسلام. أوكي. فهذه الصفات تجدها في الشهيد رئيسي.
I was just like, okay, let me see the book. Should I read or not? In this decision, I complete the book. It was so much interesting because structure of the book, first of all, like there are very short stories, and then like the animations that were very lovely.
It'll be so much nicer if more translations can come, more people can read, different, Ahl Sunnah also. Like I told my friend, she's Ahl Sunnah, and I told her, I'm in Iran, there's a trip and stuff like that. She was like, why didn't you tell me, like I could have also read about President Raisi, I could have applied.
And I'm really thankful to all of you for doing every kind of help, especially the Green Palm organization. They have done a great effort for bringing me here and my baby as well.
Today we had a meeting with Ayatollah Alam al-Huda, the Imam of Mashhad's Friday prayer, and also Shahid Raisi's father-in-law.
After a few days in Iran, I feel Iran is my new home. I was saying about Shahid Raisi and how I really respect him after reading the book.
Just a few minutes after our meeting, it was time for prayer, and we decided to perform the prayer right there.
The meeting was amazing. It was very sentimental and emotional, and at the same time insightful. Ayatollah Alam al-Huda said a lot of important things for us.
But tonight we have a meeting with someone who perhaps knows Shahid Raisi better than anyone else and is the closest person to him.
السيدة الجميلة علم الهدى زوجة الشهيد الرئيسي.
Miss Alam al-Huda holds a PhD in philosophy of education and is a professor at Shahid Beheshti University in Mashhad. After the martyrdom of Shahid Raisi, she delivered powerful speeches and never showed weakness or hesitation in her words.
First of all, it was a really blessing for me to be in front of such a great personality.
And especially when she started her recounting of how it feels, how she said that he's the president of everyone and how we get so emotional, but he was her part of her family, so it's even more emotional for her. And especially when she said that line, that he has achieved such high status because of his martyrdom, that she feels that even when both how she thinks that if she would be able to reunite with him in Jannah.
And she was talking with so confidently that nobody thinks that her husband is Shahid. She was like her expressions, her words were saying that she is very satisfied from that shahadat, and even at the end she also prayed for our shahadat as well.
During the session, a short video of Shahid Raisi, produced by the editors of Green Palm Publications, was played. The video made everyone quite emotional.
واقعا امیدوار بود ایشون، واقعا خوشبین بود به آینده. حقا با ایشون بود. البته
این مفاهیم وحدت بخش و تعالیم متعالی، جامعه ساز، تمدن ساز، ما همین الان نیاز داریم به عاشورا، همین الان نیاز داریم به پیام حضرت زینب، همین الان به خون علی اصغر نیاز داریم.
For us, it was just the president of an Islamic country we hold respect for. So we just used to follow the news. But later on, after his martyrdom, we got to know more about him. And when we got to know about the UN General Assembly gesture, when he picked the Quran and Shahid Qasim Soleimani's picture, that's the point when he actually won my heart.
I also used to watch it repeat and repeat on internet, in which Allama Shahid Raisi hold a Quran in General Assembly of United Nations. That is the moment like every Muslim should be proud of.
I'd like to apologize that, when he was alive, I was so unaware. And it's so true that they say in these meetings that, our generation, we are not so proactive maybe, and we don't as much as we need to be. It's not just about politics. He was more than a politician. He was more than just a leader,
At the end of the session, the book The Nation's Servant was given as a gift to everyone. And who better than Shahid Raisi's wife to write a note from herself as a keepsake on the first page of the book. After a busy day visiting many different places, everyone was quite tired. But even in that state, the Lebanese ladies insisted on going to a flower shop. No one knew what they needed the flowers for. In the end, it was decided to take them to a flower shop so they could make their purchase.
And the way the three Lebanese talk to each other, I don't understand what they're saying, but it's just so fun. They talk about anything and they are so nice to people. They sometimes hug me.
Like all the Lebanese girls are like loud and jolly.
Strange and unclear things were happening. Earlier at noon, the Sayyid had announced on the bus that everyone should come to the top floor of the hotel late at night because an important meeting was going to be held. What exactly was going to happen? The Sayyid's tone had been very serious, and everyone was worried about what was going on. Right on time, everyone made their way to the top floor of the hotel.
I saw when when she came up from the elevator, and then like, oh, she cried. Yeah. The Sayyid told us we are preparing the birthday party, the surprise, and then Tufa, Hairunisa, and Nabila and me it was said before we go to the market, and then we plan to buy something for her as a birthday gift.
هذا كرم الإمام الرضا عليه السلام. كنت أتوقع ذلك من أجل، ولكن لم أكن لأتخيل أن يحتفل بي أحد. بعدها تفاجأت بأنكم قد صنعتم لي هذا الجميل. أجمل شيء بسنة 2022 أو بعمر 22 تعرفت عليكم. أول شيء حلو بصير معي هلا. بما أن الإمام الرضا عليه السلام قد هداني في عيد ميلادي 22 هدية مباركة طيبة، أحببت أن أرد الجميل بشيء بسيط. لذلك قمت بشراء 22 وردة، وقد تيسرت في ساعة فقط أحضرت هذه الورود وقمت بتوزيعها على زائرين الحرم.
Well, that's right. It finally became clear why the Lebanese ladies had insisted on buying flowers.
مواليا لأوليائك معاديا لأعدائك فاشفع لي عند ربك السلام عليك يا مولاي.
دیدم همه جا بر در و دیوار حرمت جایی ننوشتید که گنهگار نآید.
ای آرزوترین بهار، ای آرزوترین بهار، تنها امید روزگار، تنها امید روزگار.
At the beginning of the trip, we were all worried. People from different countries and cultures were going to spend a whole week together, and the possibility of disagreements was the first thing that came to mind. But now, nothing is like what we had imagined at the start of the journey. Our guests, who had only been together for a week, now seemed as if they had known each other for years and had long been side by side. To be honest, we felt the same way, and saying goodbye to them was not easy for us at all.
لأنه قابل مثلا الجروب المجموعات مثلا يوجد الكثير من الاختلافات، يوجد الكثير من التقصير. أنا آتي لوحدي. هذه الرحلة لا، كنت سعيدة جدا 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 عن جد. الجميع من كان في الرحلة طاهر، يعني لديهم قلوب طاهرة جميلة، يعني مثل كأنه السيد رئيسي جمع قلوب طاهرة وجميلة كلها في مكان واحد.
No words can explain how much we were happy and we were comfy with you all guys, and this is the little things that maybe it's not important, it's not too much matter for you, and it may not be significant, but it comes from the heart, and I hope you all like it.
Honestly, we hadn't expected it at all. On the last day, Each of the guests had prepared a gift for the trip organizers. Some had brought gifts from their own countries, and others had bought them here. Our cameras were only able to capture a few of these beautiful gifts.
لأنهم لم يقصروا بأي شيء نهائيا. جزاك الله خير. من الصباح حتى آخر الليل.
Actually, he surprised us with these gifts and thank you. Thank you. Actually. Oh, these are some books, huh?
This is a really special gathering of heartfelt people, including the hosts and the guests. This group of people has been so special for me. I will never forget it for the rest of my life.
Perhaps after every journey, a host needs some rest in order to welcome the next guests again. But this host not only never gets tired, he is constantly and eagerly waiting for his guests.